Epic 15 CSGO tournament, and we are here for the second map. This is Cobblestone between Defiled Gaming and 27 in 1. This is a knife round. Crossy and Hoss with you for this one, and it was a very comprehensive victory for Defiled Gaming. 27 in 1, they're in good spirits, and they have told us that it will definitely be 2-1 to them by the end of this thing.
They're going to start things off with a knife round win, it seems. Looking to take this one unless SX goes absolutely huge. But she's not going to, so 27 in 1 get their choice of side. We'll have to see. Their T side actually looked pretty strong when they played up against Molotovs and Marshmallows. We'll have to see which side they decide to go for. There it is. They're going to stay. They want to play their they want to play their T side first, get that lead, and see how their CT side goes. Their T side was certainly stronger from what we saw of their train, but then we only saw about 3 rounds of their CT side, and they were pistols against weapons. So you never know. Straight into this one though. 27 in 1, Cobblestone. It's an interesting map. It's actually one of the more played maps recently. It's from what I've seen, it's replaced say Inferno in kind of like the top 3 maps. It's going to be good to see here. Going to start things off with a play towards this drop down / B platform area. The nade does go up. 27 in 1. They get to this point and they just hang back a bit. They play very patiently, wait to see where their opponents are, how they've set up. It's actually a very aggressive play from one of the CTs on the A site, who swept all the way across, which is why we're seeing this rotation come out.
So multiple frags being traded to a piece, and then we now see 27 in 1 push towards the back of that fountain. They need to try and get there as soon as they can before any rotates coming from behind. Jackie has got that under control though. He's got a player right next to him who pushes through, and Door comes out on top. Dangerous times for 27 in 1. They've got to try and get to the back of the fountain and get this thing planted with the on-rushing Door. It can go one or two ways. The CTs can get around like that, which Door has done, and that is a huge play. Chance to get that defuse, and from nothing, he's come out on top. 3v1 to take it to 1-0 to Defiled.
There was not much though that 27 in 1 could really do there, unless they both peaked, both sides, at exactly the same time. Because, well, one of them had no real time to get elsewhere on that site, try and get into cover. One of them had the bomb, so he would have had to stay onto the site, and so the only way would have been to push together. And right now, because they got that bomb down, it does mean we're just going to see a bit of a small buy here, just to try and put Defiled Gaming on the back foot, try and do a little bit more damage to them right now. As Door, he's going to move out towards side right now, spots out one player, that was Buys. Down to 33 HP, low, but no, he's going to fall as his Saber. Flashbang goes out from Door, in fact that was a smoke. Get him into some cover, and now 3 players left. There's not really much 27 in 1 can do.
No, looks like they're going to try and go fast towards B again, maybe get a plant if they can, but Con coming in from behind to back up, so plenty of cover there. SX, great work with the Famous, just picking off the head, does the same thing again on Drummo. Good control, and that is a player in form there. Con coming in to mop things up as well, so 2-0 to Defiled. Again looking comfortable, but it was an eco bash and they got a couple of early frags, so not unexpected really. Probably see this go to 3-0, and then it's chance for 27 in 1 to show us what they've got on T side.
Yeah, they've got these AKs now. Have to see what they can do. They've got very limited nades, which could hold them back a little bit. 2 flashes, 2 smokes. They are going to go for the little bit of mid to A here. But it's just hanging back for the time being. Climbing on through side as well, just spotting anything. Trying to catch someone off guard, but that isn't the case. Con is actually probably going to be the key man in this defense here, just playing towards the right as you come out of mid. Looks like Jackie could actually challenge him here. It's going to be Drummo first one to go down. Immediately that sparks a reaction from Jackie, who seems that theirs aren't his friend. Pick up the bomb, and looks like he wants to go over towards that B site.
Mac with a frag as well for Defiled, so AK buy from 27-1. Not looking too good as Sabre and Buys go down. So the only hope really is that all the players are rotated off so Jackie could get the plant. That hasn't happened. He's only got one to deal with. And as soon as he drops off the platform, SX is on him. Jackie didn't really know where to look. Had to check about 5 spots. Didn't check the right one in time. And it's gone to 3-0. So 27-1 after going for a third round bye. And now back on the Tech 9s.
Yeah, this is a repeat of their train map. It really does seem Defiled Gaming having a much stronger initial defense rather than having to play for the retake. Mac is going to throw some fire in towards the enemy territory, followed up by 2 nades as well. The second one not hitting its destination properly. And that fire's gone. 27-1. They want to make a drop down play here. The smoke is going to go up. They're going to fall down and they're going to try and push him. That is Mac going down. Con now looking to try and get on in here, but Vice gets a nice 3k there. He then falls. Suddenly we're 2 versus 2 with 1 player behind Con. He's kind of caught out in the middle, but he will pick up that frag. It's all on Logan. 1 versus 1. Logan has the bomb on his back, but Door is in hot pursuit of him right now. Flashbang goes out, but it doesn't affect him. He does get behind. I'm going to go down Door. Going to go push. Which side does Logan peek? That's the question. He's going to smoke out.
As Door picking up that final frag. Really good stuff there. Door has been in that position before earlier on in this game and came out on top. Really tough spot. That fountain, you think you can bed yourself down there at the back, and you can to a point, but as we've seen twice, it's actually given the CTs more of an advantage.
Yeah, Logan tried getting away with that smoke there. He could have either pushed through it, pushed around to the side of where the tree is. Instead decided to peek. Didn't actually come out on top. We do have a buy though. Yeah, that was an eco round coming out from 27-1. The drop down rush worked. They got the initial frags, they got the Tech 9, they got the bomb plant, did a lot of damage to Defiled Gaming. But they don't have these AKs in this AWP. Yet again, it's Jackie playing with that AWP. He gets the leg. It's just not enough. Double flashbang comes in as well. He's just going to have to halt there for the time being. But yet again, it's a double drop down play. Logan and Drummer are going to go for this one, looking to try and get the trade frags.
And Logan is down, chance to get him behind. SX does get 1 frag before Logan's able to follow in behind him. But another rotate in from behind, so Logan with 2 frags, he grabs Mac as well. Got a third rotate from Vice, low HP, but he picks one up and so does Door. So numbers, oh no, Logan again, that's his third. So down to Door. He's already won the last round. He's also pulled off a 3 versus 1 clutch on this site with the bomb planted. So what can he do here? He's got Jackie 28 HP.
The T's have no need to peek right now. We just see them playing very passive. We have Jackie playing in heart, Logan playing on platform. Door, like he just wants to back on out of this one. Doesn't want to go for it, and it means he can drop his teammates to the next round. Drop 2 weapons in fact, and it's just about the T's whether they can actually get out of this one or not. I don't actually think Jackie's going to survive. He's left it too late. Logan will, however, survive. That's the first round on the board for 27-1. It's a lot better than the 7-1 we saw from them last round, or last map.
Yeah, got themselves into the action, so really good stuff. I think if Door had got the chance to have picked off one of those 2 players, if they'd been a little bit too aggressive there, then it might have been a different story and he might well have gone for it. But 27-1 did exactly the right thing. As you said, no need to peek, and they didn't. So they're going to be feeling quite good to get that one on the board. Now, can they carry that through into anything else? Last time a buy versus buy happened, it kind of went in the favour of Defiled Gaming, but you never know, maybe this is the start of something. Be good to see some real fight from 27-1 as we've got Sabre trying to work on the side area. But no one anywhere near. He's just throwing a lot of his nades out to try and make that happen. Just over a minute left to go as Vice picks up Logan, and Drummo has flashed and blinded. They are going to try and work on this onto the B area. Bomb walks on the platform. Drummo with the spray down, has Mac and Essex pretty much standing on top of each other, and Drummo with 3 now, and that's going to help felicitate the bomb plant at the back of the site. Con on the rotate in. Drummo's got a nice angle, but Con, great shot, peeking out on the corner. Drummo was watching it, but Con came out on top, and Con with another frag as well. So Sabre, last player left alive, trying to do the best he can. He's got one of them down, Con down to 1 HP. But Door's going to hunt. Con's going to sit on that defuse. Sable with the 1. Make that 2. Spraying from long distance. But a 1 HP player isn't hard to find. And that is 2 rounds on the spin for 27 in 1.
Yes, indeed. Nice spray down there from Saber. Knowing exactly when to peek. Not getting caught off guard there. As now, they've got their momentum going. They're forced Defiled onto the first eco round from them we've seen in 2 maps. The first now for 27 in 1, but how are they going to play up against it? Are they going to get caught out by the B stack that's coming in or not? We actually see them going over towards A, and well, this is because they haven't seen any flashes or smokes come out from side, which is why we're seeing them gravitate towards this side. Logan though, he's going to get 1, he's going to get 2, he's going to get 3. Switches to his Tech 9 because his rifle runs out of ammo. That's going to be Vice going down, and now it is just Mac, last man standing.
As for Mac, I'm not really sure what he's going to try and do here. I guess his one aim is going to be to try and pick someone off that goes on the hunt and grab a weapon and call it quits. Whether he'll have any chance to do it though, 27 in 1 have been very disciplined so far. They seem to know when to sit in and when not to go wandering off, which is a good trait, very useful. So the chance of Mac getting anything useful out of this, any weapons, going to be pretty slim, I would say. And it's going to take it into 4-3. So all in all, very good from 27 in 1.
Yes, indeedy. Mac saving that 5-7, only 500 bucks, but hey, it's better than nothing. And 27 in 1, they are going to be going up against another gun round. Door could pick up an AWP, as could Con. If they really wanted to. There it is. Get dropped for Vice there. So that's the whereabouts he's going to be playing with this one. Going to be Logan moving towards drop down this time around, lurking once again towards this B side of the map while the rest of his team just hang around a area. Actually have a boost coming out from Vice. This is the first time I've seen an AWP boost come out and drop down. This is a very aggressive move.
Yeah, not a bad plan either, because they have used that drop a couple of times, but it's not going to be fruitful. He's now on his way back towards to try and bolster the A defence, because it looks like he might have some action. Just missed Jackie over at the stables, and might get another chance from there though if they decide they want to continue on this A push. But it's Logan coming in from behind. He's got a couple of frags before Mac is finally able to get him, but he's got Saber coming in behind to back him up. So it's working well here. 27 in 1 are helping each other out. They've got the bomb plant. Mac 19 HP against 3. Again, probably going to go for the save. He's got himself an AK, so he's going to get that out of there. Try and hide at the back. And 27 in 1 probably are going to be quite content to pick up the round rather than try and chase him down.
Yeah, it looks like they do not want to go and try and find Mac right now. We'll put Defiled on an eco, however, but Mac will be the man with the weapon and the firepower, so they are going to have to be careful of him going in towards this next round. But this is working from 27 in 1. Whatever they've changed from their train setup, it is working. And I just think it's the map. This map favours a lot more for the trade frag scenario. Drop down area, you're more than likely to trade 1 for 1 as a T. Same for side, same for platform as well. And it's been working for 27 in 1. As we actually have Door picking up the Mag 7. Now, this was actually a weapon which caught them off guard, and it was this exact same position against Molotovs and Marshmallows. The 29th round, where it went to 15-14. It was this play here. Door actually, yeah, just hugging this tight left wall. Logan not going to get caught off by this one. Yeah, he is. Door finding that frag there.
It's all about the swag 7 when you hit with your shot, but Buys does grab Door. Nice work there, and they've found Vice at the back of the site as well. So, chance to smoke this one off. Jackie's missed it, and he's possibly had a player pushing through there. Zed goes the other way in, and it's still one of those difficult positions here because they have to try and hold from the back, and there is cover for Defiled to use, but looks like they're deciding to get out of there. Yeah, they are just giving this one up once again. So 27 in 1 take the lead in this game, 5-4. Defiled's going to get out with whatever weapons they can.
Yeah, and Logan, I know he's the in-game leader for this, I guess, mixed team. The shot calling's actually starting to rub off. It's working well for 27-1 guys. Of course, he is, I believe, an analyst for NIP, or at least an analyst for NIPTV. Jackie also a CS:GO caster. He's had many appearances on Face It. 27-1, also NIPTV last weekend. So these guys know their CS. Whereas Defiled, they're kind of a team I haven't seen. I've covered a lot of UK CS, a lot of the ESL UK stuff. Quite a few lands in a row now. And this is the first time I've seen these guys, but Vice, he himself calls himself an online hero. He's going to pick up one. Saber gets some trade frag onto door. Free drop down Logan. Now we're 3 versus 4 with Mac just hanging around. Only now is he looking to rotate round.
Possible action in the mid area. Con gets blinded but drops away. So we're going to see a move into the B site again. Really good setup here. SX sitting towards the back. He's got Mac there next to the door to help out, not exposing himself too much. Mac now on the move, and Mac will time that perfectly. That Molotov's going to be in the exact right spot, and Mac and SX were able to pick up a frag apiece. Mac did go down in the foray, but comes out. And it's Drummo, last man standing against 3. So Defiled's little losing streak they're on there has been reversed. It's now 5-all. And if we have a quick glance at the money, absolutely fine. So 27-1 have got the cash to keep on buying. Defiled, again, if they drop this one, probably could put one more buy together.
Yeah, sadly so, but that's not going to help things out. Second time they've done some team damage there. Mac on 70 HP. Luckily for him, though, he's the guy that seems to just not end up dying. He has nothing. He's always staying alive towards the latter parts of this round. So hopefully that little bit of team damage there won't do too much to hurt him in this round. Right away, it's going to be a B play yet again. Logan in drop down here, getting a flashbang primed and ready. He's going to underarm throw that one down. Then push it. He's got one player to his left, one to his right. Defiled can't. He's going to connect a headshot. Drummo coming on towards this site. He's going to get rid of SX, but it looks like Vice is also going to go down. Drummo 14 HP, 2 versus 4. They do. They're actually going to boost. No, they're not going to boost up on streak. Con just Vice even this video straight in. Saber now, last man standing, 1 versus 3. He could just go straight to the inside if he was able to get the bomb, but that was of course covered by the CTs. That's now going to be 6-5, 27-1 on an eco, unless they drop Galils.
Looks like they're going to go for the Tech 9 buy, and I think 27-1, maybe if they had 1 or 2 more players to commit to that, they might have been alright, but as we saw, Saber there was a little bit behind coming into rotate, and it made it just a little bit too easy to pick them all off. But Defiled trying to get things back in their favour now after dropping a couple on the bounce, and those 2 frags from Door and Vice are going to help Door in with a 3-man. Con grabbing that last frag, and it pretty much was an eco bash against the Tech 9s, very comfortable, and it is 7-5, so back to a buy versus buy, and could be a couple of vital rounds coming up here.
It most certainly could indeed, as well. Defiled Gaming, Vice on that AWP, he was scary. In the round that set 27-1 onto their eco round, Vice was scary. He got those AWP frags exactly when his team needed it, and well, right now 7-1 just playing very safe right now. Jackie hanging around the mid area. Bias playing passive at the back. Drummo looking to potentially get flashed on in here, even though Con has backed on out of there. Just going to be creeping around side for the time being. Con actually looking like he wants to potentially peek this. Drummo checking all angles. Spots out. Con picks up frag and does this open the A site. I think it might do, but Defiled Gaming could potentially over-rotate here. They've got 2 players coming already. Saber is lurking. Mac would have heard him drop down. Wise though, he did pick up one with the off. Saber coming from behind. He's going to get 1. 2 more. They are in balcony. Saber's going to come round, gets that one. No, it's just 1 more left standing. It is SX. He's underneath Saber. Really nice lurk roll there from Saber.
Yeah, good stuff. We saw Saber in the round before that, I think it was, where he was kind of caught with his teammates getting mowed down in that sort of position, drifting around. But straight away he's corrected that and showed what a nuisance that free player can be, picking up 3 frags, coming in from behind, and did some serious damage there. So Defiled Gaming looked like they were going to go on a little run, but that's been reversed. It is now 7-6. Still got enough to buy, have Defiled Gaming, but that's going to have done some damage. They can probably scrub something together next time around by the looks of it actually as well. But Con with the opening pick on Drummo, that didn't count for a whole lot. There's still a chance of 27-1. Saber going to try and get aggressive and chase down Con, but wisely he gets out of there and retreats back. Doesn't want to leave side open and expose that A site. So numbers favour Logan, who decides to push and grabs Door, who is throwing the smoke up, a little bit concerned about that drop down area. So Logan doing a good job picking up some frags here, and he's got teammates coming in to back him up. So we could well see a drop down or a split or some kind of push into B. 45 seconds left to go, so they've got some time to play with here.
Yeah, Logan, he's been pretty good at getting these frags in drop down here, but he does have 2 players to contend with. Jackie, he has none now after he has fallen down. The bomb does get picked up, but straight away the Saber go down. It's by his last man standing now with the bomb. All by himself, AWP in hand, 20 seconds to get onto this site. We'll get a 1v4. It looks like that will not be happening anytime soon.
That walks in the Vice's scope, and that is the end of that one. So 8-6, final round of this first half. And it's an interesting one. 9-6, well, Defiled get that. They've got to be fairly happy with themselves, thinking that one good pistol round might well end up doing enough to push them close to the win on this second map. But it really is hanging in the balance, this cobblestone, and it's good to see it's got into an interesting point here. Could see some B action. Looks like that's where 27-1 are stacking most of their players. They've got a free man though that could cause some trouble for them. So is that Logan again? No. Yeah, it is Logan. So he's the free player again. Looks like he might try and do some damage coming from behind again. He's been fairly effective in that role 1 or 2 times. Bai is going to be the first man to have contact, possibly. SX though sits in, decides he's not going to overcommit. And that smoke's going to go in there from Defiled. Chance for SX, he's got 1, make that 2 on the drop down off of the balcony. SX going to try for his 3rd and does get it with some help from Mac. So it looks like this is going in the favour of Defiled Gaming unless Logan can pull off something special. He's got players all around him. Mac trying to hunt him down. Just got to make sure they don't get picked off one at a time. Logan down to 4 HP. Con going to try and come in from behind. Again, could go down easily, but SX with the nade. That's his 4th of the round, and it is 9-6 to Defiled.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what you expect from 27-1 when they decided to start on their T side. Let's just hope their CT side is a little bit stronger if they do want to take this one to the 3rd map, which will be DE Cash. Right now, Logan top fragging as the in-game leader, 14 frags for him. Jackie really not having a great game, only 3 for him, looking to get some more on this CT side, whereas well, Defiled Door had so many great clutches early on in that first half, and Vice with his AWP frags, 13 and 12 frags apiece. Defiled Gaming, their T pistol round, what does it hold for them?
Looks like we're going to see a side push come in here. Yeah, effective this is going to be. So we've got Jackie on the site, bedded in. Logan trying to give some crossfire, does a good job. Jackie could get caught on the site and does, with Matt coming up with the frag there. Con's got one and Door's got one as well. That nade's going to do some damage. It does pick up a frag. Drummo trading in with a couple, so it's now 2v1 in favour of Defiled. The way those frags are flying in, I thought it might have been the other way around, but they've got him in a pincer movement here. SX on the site, Con in from behind though. Drummo just going to sit on that defuse, throws the fake. I think maybe he would have had time to sit on that. Con's going to play rope-a-dope round this van now. Drummo got on top, very clever, but he's not got time. He hasn't got a kit. He's not going to get that defuse, and it's knife versus knife. Con comes out on top, and Defiled going to be looking to push this to 12-6. Very comfortable position.
Yeah, they really are. They've got these MP7, the AK, the Khalil, and well, Con had a lot of money there at the end just from the knife kill alone. 1.5k came in for that one, which is why we're seeing him with a plethora of nades there. And of course the AK and armor. Plays safe for the time being, picks up the bomb back. Logan tagged down initially, 57 on him. Drummer has some nades. Side. See what he can do with those. There's a relatively big B stack coming out with Flashbang going in towards A from the T side. It's all going to be down to Jackie here. Deagle in hand. Can he connect the frag? The answer is no. No, he can't.
There's going to be entry onto the site then. Numbers do favour 27 in 1, but the HP doesn't. Sabre on 42, Drummo on 17. Buys down by about 40 as well. I didn't even see that head, but Con finds him, and Con going to try and pick up this third one as well. Mac in the end does the job at 11-6, and 27 in 1. Looked like they might have had a chance at a retake there, but Defiled confident hitting their shots there, and that is 11-6. So money, well, 27 in 1 are stuck on pistols.
Yeah, this is their last eco round before they get a buy-in. They'll get 2.4k for losing this one, which again is only just a buy. It's not a very extravagant one. It's rifle armor, maybe 1 or 2 nades in there as Sabre gets picked off. Start things off. It was an aggressive move. Side here, pushing all the way out mid towards A. Mac is going to get smoked off by his teammate, allows him to go the long route round. Someone was at Hut. Logan now going to get caught on the rotate behind just 3 players left, one of whom is rotating through door. He's going to get smoked off now. Mac has to switch to his rifle, nails him in the head. It was Con coming in onto a Drummo there. Now it's just Jackie. Last man standing. What can he do? Could potentially pick up 1 frag here.
I think one helped.
You'd only lose $300 for killing a teammate these days, but it's more about losing what was on your teammate's person. As we are now seeing that fight, Jackie with the AWP, no armor, buys M4, no armor. Logan has some nades back up. Drummo's the most equipped. And you have Sabre there with the FAMAS and the only kit of the team as well.
Con with the opening frag, so you don't want to lose a man first buy v buy when you're up against it here. Just need to get a bit of momentum back, 27 in 1, or this is going to be over very quickly. Bomb up. Looks like they're going to try and hit this B area. Nades coming in. Buys now blinded. Going to find himself in the smoke as well, and here it comes. The Defiled push into B. Buys stuck in there. He's got players all around him. He can probably hear those footsteps as the bomb gets planted. Going to try and break in there, but pushing through smoke, always dangerous, and runs straight into about 3 rifles. Drummo try to do some damage, and gets 2 players. Caught SX throwing a nade. Mac in a really good spot, but he's got Sabre coming in. It was a spray down. Con coming in from behind, and it is Defiled 13-6 now.
And it's going to push 27 in 1 back onto an eco. They're going to have to go all out on the next round. Point where essentially they're playing for, well, they're going to have to try and stop it going to match point in the next round. Because right now P250s just simply won't cut it. They are, however, going to go for an aggressive move again. Looks like they just might not be. Hanging around that drop down area is Logan. You have Sabre there as well. Playing passive for the time being, not wanting to go too much. Wanting to catch the T's off guard, in fact, up close range with these pistols. Of course, P250 and 5.7, both one-shot headshots at this range that Sabre and Logan are at the moment.
Looks like that was a warning shot there. Door deciding maybe he's not going to go for that one. probably wise. Got 2 players underneath him, so wouldn't be the safest place to go. Although he's coming back to it and thinking about it, and Vice picks up Jackie O at the other side, as does Vice. So the rotate is in, and Dor does grab Logan in the end. Dor chance for a second one, getting Drummo on the rotate around, and it is Byes, last man standing over at the B site while it's all kicking off over at A. And he's hit Dor down to about 75, 78 HP.
Yeah, Byes, he can't really do anything here, although Vice will get a frag onto his teammate. One's going to come round. It will in fact be Mac to grab that frag. Now, 14-6, this is where it has to begin for 27-1 if they want to keep their hopes alive. Getting out of the group stage here at epic.FIFTEEN.
Logan already lighting the candle.
Tough road, tough road.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Long way to come back from here. And then in terms of what they can do to mix things up, well, they've not had many. They're going to try and get an aggressive push onto side, and it does come out with a success, just about. But Dor, Con with frags, Sabre and Drummo firing back. So it is numbers in favour of 27-1. This could be the breakthrough that they need. But 2v3, you'd still maybe favour Defiled the way they've been playing in the whole of this match, really. SX stepping through into mid, both players coming through into mid. Got Sabre up there, if they can pick him, get to site, get the plant. Maybe that's all it takes. And they've spotted where Sabre is on the AWP, so they're going to try and get in close quarters with him. Sabre down to about 45 HP. Vice with the frag. Bomb plant going to come in. Logan though on the rotate behind. Done some damage, 23 HP. Going to try and hit him. Coming in from both angles. Nice nade. And it's not over yet.
Not just yet, it isn't, no. As they are going to get the defuse in. Is this the mountain? Is it climbable? Find out soon enough. Of course, Defiled. They've got a lot of rounds to play with here. They can go for some extravagant buys. They can go for a good old classic 27-1 5 AWP setup if they really want to, because they've got such a round buffer right now. But for 27-1, that is not the case. They can only mess up essentially once. Twice if... well, no, it is once. Otherwise they lose the game. 7-1 Sabre, he's going to go down first as Gaki also took a pretty big hit there. He's down to 34 HP.
So where's this push going to come from? It looks like they're working on B again. Taking it nice and slow. Lots of time on the clock. Numerical advantage. Jackie had only about a third of his hit points to play with as well, so he's going to be slightly easier to pick up. Con jumps in. That AWP shot from Byes was a warning. It kind of gave away his position, if you like, and they've swarmed out en masse. Bomb plant going down, so overtime is probably the best that can be hoped for here for 27-1. If they can get in there, there is still a chance. Dor's pretty much put that nail in the coffin. Teammates, about 2 players, does Con there from the back. Leaving Logan last man standing. Steps out, gets one. Chance for a couple, had heads to aim at. Didn't find any, and it is 15-7. Draw in the back.
Yep, draw or... well, overtime or nothing right now for 27-1, and their buy suggests nothing. Gaki on the 5-7 and armor. Buys there with the scout. Logan with the UMP. Drummo going for the Nova. Sabre. He has himself as use, but look at that. Logan going to pick up one before getting taken down. That's another trade frag within 1 for 1. As we still have 3 versus 3, of which now Sabre will fall down. Mac has taken a big hit here, however, from Byes. That scout. Now he'll go down. It was all on Drummo. Nova in hand. Can he do it? Yes, one.
No Nova power then, and that is it. We've seen 2, well, I was going to say easy games, but they kind of have been so far from these first 2 matches.
Yeah, I mean, this is the group stage, of course, and you get some games which are stops. This one Should have been a lot closer than it initially was. 16 to 16-7 really doesn't show the individual skill that 27-1 players had, but congratulations to Defiled Gaming, making their seed. They were seeded 8th, they get out of group stage, and now make them, well, move themselves into the elimination bracket. They still have to play Molotovs and Marshmallows to decide who comes out of that group in first and who comes out of it in second.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting game to watch. As for the stream here, we'll have to try and work out what the plan is next. We were going to try and grab the game between Fish123 and Kirsty's Metal Hands, but as this one's overrun a little bit, we might have to jump into one of the others, but we'll see what we can get for you guys on the stream. But until then, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll hopefully be back with a round 3 game for you very soon.